Oh man.
So today
You gotta speak up.
that hurt me. I watched the video.
Wait,
in
can
the
you
phone
hear
right
that?
there. What?
Since the speaker's into the thing.
Hey y'all. So today we're going to be talking about piercing.
I was gonna say something really stupid, then I remembered this was going on the internet, so I'm not saying it. I was gonna say then I remember this going on the internet, so can't talk about that. Okay, Jordan, I feel like you should start first, since my story is long and tedious, and you should just start first.
With one piercing or all of them?
Just all of them.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. This one, I got these when I was a baby. I don't remember them. They've never hurt me. But when I was little, like, I used to never take my earrings out, and I used to go to sleep. And when I wake up, my pillow would be attached to the little studs that I used to wear. And so I wake up with a pillow hanging from my ear. So that's the only thing I can say about the first hole. But the second hole, I got them, like, when I was in middle school. And it was either 6th or 7th grade. I got them because I remember I was in PE. So yeah.
You weren't in PE when you got them pierced.
No.
You made this.
No. I was taking the class PE. I got them pierced at a family reunion, y'all. I'm sorry. I got them pierced in her grandma's house. So yeah.
It was my grandma's house.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah. It didn't hurt. She's the gun. It didn't hurt at all. It's just the second hole. It was fine. I didn't flinch because I'm tough like that. You feel me? But yeah. Then last but not least, I got my belly button pierced. Like, was that yesterday?
That was yesterday.
I got my belly
I
button
feel like you
pierced
should get
yesterday.
closer since it's so small.
Hey, you see it?
It's so little. Does it hurt?
I mean, if I make certain, I'm bloated right now. If I make certain moves, it'll hurt. Like if I twist, it's gonna hurt.
If you turn,
if I stretch
if
backwards,
you
it
bend
hurts.
forward.
When I bend forward, it actually don't hurt that bad unless I bend my knees with it.
That sounds like it would be the other way around.
Yeah.
All right, okay. That's all you gotta say about yours. Pain scale.
Oh, actually, getting this one. This one I don't remember. I probably cried. For me, it was probably a 10 because I was a little baby.
She cried.
Then this one, pain scale 1 to 10, I give it a 1. No, 2, because something is going through your ear. So 2. Then afterwards, it was like a 4 because the thing was like
Seriously?
on fire. You couldn't touch it. Like if I touched it, it was just my whole ear would burn.
Man.
But so then. This one, while I was getting it on a 1 to 10, it hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you, it hurt, but it wasn't unbearable. So on a 1 to 10, it's like in the middle. It was like a 5. Pushing 6, like 5.5. But it wasn't no 10. It wasn't bad like that.
I got some 10s. Okay, I'm gonna go get my. You can just stop that, or Woo! Okay, I guess it's my turn. We're gonna turn the camera towards me because I'm talking. Okay, I'm gonna start. I've had more than Jordan, so it's gonna be a little longer. First of all, when I was 4, I got my lobes pierced, and I started stretching them about a year ago. I'm at a 0 gauge. I'm probably going to go to 00, which is like, 1 size up. I'm probably not going to go any bigger than that because I hate stretching. I just like how it looks. And then when I was, for my 16th birthday, I got my 2nd lobe pierced. And I wanted my cartilage pierced, but then the lady was like, that's going to be like $60, and I didn't feel like spending that much. I got it pierced with a gun. It healed fine. None of these hurt. None of the 4 of these hurt. And then I got my first cartilage piercing up here, which is gone now. I retired it. I got it when I was 18, and I got it with a gun. Not a good idea, but I got it with a gun, and it never healed right. It was very painful. It was like swollen I couldn't really change the jewelry, and I kept it for about like a year or maybe a year and a half, and then I was like, this is unbearable. So, you know, I took it out. And then I got, at the same time, I had these pierced. I had this pierced. So, like, not as high up on my ear as this one was, but my other side of my cartilage pierced. And that one I got with a needle, because I was like, oh, I learned my lesson. But this one swole up really bad. Like, my whole ear was swollen. Didn't take pictures because it was gross, and I didn't want to document that forever. But it was swollen, very painful, and I was like, you know, this is also unbearable. So I took that one out. And I skipped my belly button, because I was trying to go in the order that I got them in. But I got my belly button pierced before I got this pierced. And this was the most painful one out of the ones that I still have. It was very painful. This was more painful than both cartilages, both lobes. This hurt me pretty bad. So you said it didn't really hurt you that bad. This was like an 8 for me. This hurt. It's like I don't have a high pain threshold at all. I just like piercings and stuff, so I just deal with it. But I don't have a high pain threshold.
Well, mine is like, I guess you could say mine is high.
I don't have a high pain threshold.
Or maybe, I don't know. Like, everybody's made different. Like, for her, it was an 8. For me, it was a 5. Like, it didn't hurt that bad. Like, it hurt. Like, I felt you going through me now. Don't go out there thinking, oh, this don't hurt. It hurts. But I rated it a 5 because, like, a 5.5 because, like, it was, like, in between a 1 and a 10, but it wasn't. It was closer to the 10 than it was the 1.
The camera's down so low, I feel like I have to sit. Yeah. Okay, where to leave off? Oh, yeah. This is the last one I'm gonna talk about. I got my bad idea. I got my tongue pierced. It's not there anymore. That was the worst pain I have ever felt from having anything pierced. That was like a 12 out of 10. It was bad, and then my tongue started having like spasms, and it started like twitching back and forth by itself, and it was hard to talk, and my tongue didn't swell up, so I just had the long bar in there, because you know how I put the long bar for swelling. My tongue didn't swell up. It was just a long bar in there, and it was just really hard to talk, and it was hard to eat, and it was just hard to, I was like, this is unbearable. So it is now gone as well. But it only hurt when it was being pierced, and it felt like it felt like I was biting my tongue, but like I couldn't stop biting my tongue. Like, you know when you bite your tongue and you're like, ow, it's like a quick, no, it was like I could not stop biting my tongue. It was terrible. And most people are like, that doesn't hurt at all. I'm like, for me, it was absolutely almost unbearable. Like, tears were in my eyes. And the lady, the piercer, she was like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. I just, you know, got a needle through my tongue. It hurt really bad. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to talk about. That's about it.
So, thanks for watching. Adrian, you can say something.
Bye. Subscribe. Subscribe.
Please subscribe. You closest.
Deep breath in, all the way out. All right, how you doing? Good. Excellent. You made it through the hard part. All you do now is get your jewelry in there. Clean up. So you can change your jewelry here in about a month or two, as long as it looks nice and healthy. You don't want to change it before it's on a really good healing path. When you do change your jewelry, make sure to get quality jewelry. I'll write it down on your sheet for you. It's going to be surgical grade steel or titanium. You don't want to ever put any of the cheap stuff in your body. It's porous, it can hold bacteria, it causes infections. Your skin can actually grow into jewelry like that. And that's sterling silver, 14 karat gold, all that kind of stuff that you